equipment, boys and girls. Yeah, sorry. Anyways, here we are, game number 2 coming at you. Of course, 1-0 lead for Eclipse, actually, here in this best-of-3 series over VGJ.Thunder. So, again, a strong start for Eclipse. They looked really good. They did. I did not know what ultimately to expect from this team. I haven't had the chance to cast them yet on the Chinese scene, but they came to play. So VGJ.Thunder, I'm going to step up here in game number 2 if they want to force a game 3. Ultimately, again, this is a single elimination tournament as well. There's several qualifiers going on right now. It's a very busy time once again for Dota 2 teams. So looking forward to seeing how this one plays out, though. Anyways, Omni Knight first pick coming out for VGJ.Thunder. Brewmaster Rubik response. I don't think I mentioned yet, but again, I am Breaky CPK, your caster for this series, as well as today in general for the Chinese region and throughout the rest of the week. That's the plan, at least. So as long as the schedule keeps to as it's supposed to be, that is the plan throughout this week here. So, all right, second pick for VGJ.Thunder. What were the bans, by the way? We had a Tusk, Elder Titan, and a Night Stalker from Eclipse. Clockwork, Bane, and Razor taken away from VGJ.Thunder. So they take away Razor, which Shadow played very well the first game. Mini played a very good Brewmaster the first game as well, and they first pick him here. And, I mean, you look at the Omni Knight pickup. Eclipse responds with 2 very good Omni Knight counters of sorts. Brewmaster with a Primal Split especially can either throw Omni Knight in the air forever, or you can even purge him, of course, or has the purge ability for that matter, for other things like the Guardian Angel. Or there's Rubik, who could just steal pretty much anything he steals from Omni Knight he's fairly happy with. So, like the response there of Eclipse early on.
10 seconds
Disruptor going to be the choice for VGJ.Thunder. Just kind of a solid support option. But, yeah, looking at the bans, I mean, that's very heavy for support bans. You had really 4 of the 6 bans, essentially 4 support bans. So, as far as ones left open, some high-value ones. Sand King is still on the board. There's a Slaughter, perhaps, not as popular recently, but definitely with these bans could be a potential. Are the couple that at least come to mind for now. A Brewmaster position 4 is definitely possible as well, but with how well Mini played in the previous game in the offlane, you're going to have to expect that he is going to be playing that again right here. So they banned Lycan on the side of Eclipse.
Radiant team ban.
They have the Death Prophet response. Death Prophet was actually played by Thunder last game. Yang playing it for his team, but doesn't want to deal with it. Does not want to deal with it here. The silence would also be pretty annoying. Yeah, another thing that Omni Knight would have to worry about.
10 seconds remaining.
So just simply taking it away.
5 seconds remaining.
And Eclipse has the first pick coming off these bans. Wouldn't be surprised to see them, ban another position 4 here even, and then take one for themselves to really start limiting the pool of VGJ.Thunder. There is something like an Undying is still on the board as far as position 4 is concerned. Liked by some teams. Can't say for sure if it's one of these teams or not. In fact, I do have that pulled up. Oh, wow. Yeah, Eclipse plays a lot of Undying. That's their most played hero in the last month. So I wasn't even looking at that when I had mentioned that. So I guess I could see Eclipse picking up an Undying here for their position 4. On the other side, it doesn't look like
10 seconds remaining.
VGJ.Thunder has played a lot of Undying recently.
5 seconds remaining.
So if there is a team to pick it up, would probably lean towards Eclipse doing so. You see the Tinker and then the OD ban, so very heavy on the mid options now. The Razor even before that. Medusa is still on the board. Don't think we're going to see a third pick Medusa, but similar to last game, picking out that 4th spot, then banning the Anti-Mage perhaps. Could be a solid decision. Or they'll third pick it. Okay. So now VGJ.Thunder has a little bit more reaction time. They could go the Anti-Mage here. I mean, you couldn't even wait to the 4th pick to do Anti-Mage. There's pretty much no way Eclipse is going the Anti-Mage. I was going to say Nyx Assassin's the other one. Now, Nyx Assassin, again, his skill ability as the game goes on, it's not that crazy, so it's not like a hard counter to Medusa in my opinion, but it's still a strong option to have against him. So speaking of position force being limited as well, so yeah, the Nyx Assassin just makes the most sense for VGJ.Thunder. And now Eclipse, they still need their position 4 most likely, as well as what will potentially be their safe lane. So still lean towards Undying as a potential option. Train Protector, he did do very well last game for the team. So Sepp, the captain of the team, the drafter at least, looks like he's going to be getting his Train Protector once again.
10 seconds remaining.
It did do well for them last time, so again, not surprised.
5 seconds remaining.
So now VGJ.Thunder, do they go the anti-mage here? AM, when it comes to crowd control, you know, now with the Train Protector as well, a Manta style would take care of that. So I don't know if I'm... AM seems like a pretty strong option here. But they're going to go Phantom Lancer instead. A little more safer of an option. He can get involved earlier on in the game. Obviously, a Diffusal Blade will have similar effects as an anti-mage would against the Medusa. So...
10 seconds
remaining. See what they're thinking with that. Just kind of, again, the safer option of them.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Sniper ban going to be happening from Eclipse. And now Thunder, they need a mid-hero themselves as well. Probably going to ban... Well, they need to ban a safe laner. He'd be good against them. Honestly, something like a Timbersaw feels like would be pretty good.
Remaining.
Although, we already have any... I mean, Medusa's... Yeah, that's the thing with Medusa Phantom Lancer matchup, though. It's like, Phantom Lancer with the Diffusal, yes, very good against Medusa, but Medusa with the Split Shot as well as the Mystic Snake, and, you know, if she really feels necessary, she could even get the Ags on her, and that just destroys the Phantom Lancer illusion. So, it's... Late game, it could actually become favor for Medusa in some ways. But, you know, again, going back to if they feel like they need to deal with that Phantom Lancer a little bit more. Don't know how comfortable they are with a Timbersaw core like that, but could be an option that they're thinking about. VGJ.Thunder trying to figure out which band they want. I mean, Gyrocopter still on the board. He could be... actually, Gyrocopter would be pretty good here. He's in the mid carry, and really decent against this lineup so far. Trying to think if there's anything else that stands out, really. Lifestealer doesn't feel that great. Juggernaut's okay. The band Tiny. Tiny would have been a decent option, too, yeah. And now Thunder, having to think about who they want again. So they need their mid option still.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you have a lot of mid heroes banned now too. Sniper, Tinker, OD, Razor. Queen of Pain is still there. Queen of Pain, again, it feels like one of those just safe options. Here to pick a mid hero.
Radiant team pick.
Dragon Knight.
Dragon Knight as well. More objective presence rather than ganking is the flow of the Dragon Knight.
10 seconds remaining.
Honestly, an Invoker feels like it would have been pretty good too,
5
actually.
seconds remaining.
But no, they go the DK. So yeah, Eclipse. Said what? A Gyrocopter really stands out to me. A Juggernaut. Something else that wouldn't be too shabby. I still stand by the Timbersaw, actually, especially now with the Dragon Knight pick to top it all off. That would be the wild card pick. And if they end up doing a Timbersaw, give myself a pat on the back there. It's not going to be Timbersaw.
You may now select your heroes.
It's moments like this that I just like to soak in and be like, you know what? I've made it. I've made it as a caster. I can call top-tier picks in a draft. And different ones at that. That wasn't a very obvious one. I'm just gonna gloat here for a little bit. No, but yeah, it again, especially with the Dragon Knight, it's more idea there that Timbersaw is going to be pretty good in the matchup. So, could definitely see where they're going with that. You have Medusa taking care of the right-click damage as well. So, not concerned that he's not necessarily your right-click carry. I like Eclipse's lineup. I do. Mini played a fantastic Brewmaster last game. Again, the Timbersaw pick. Loving the matchups here. Medusa, always a strong option. The counters they have to Omni Knight. This is a strong Eclipse lineup, and they go back to, if they play like they did in the first game, this is going to be a tough time for VGJ.Thunder here in game number 2. Going to need Phantom Lancer to have a huge start.
Prepare for battle.
Let me get my standing desk going. Do some standing up casting. All right. So into the laning phase we go. Wait, is DK going to be a safe lane? Interesting.
30 seconds to battle.
DK is going to match up against the Timbersaw, and I mean, it kind of goes back to the so VGJ.Thunder expecting the Timbersaw to be an off lane, but no, now Timbersaw is actually in the safe lane, so they're going to send Phantom Lancer to the off lane, but I wonder, as soon as they see how this is looking, if they're then going to swap themselves, unless no, Eclipse is actually, they want to change this up. Okay. So they want to have Timbersaw against the DK, which makes sense. That Whirling Death going to be extra powerful. Yeah, they saw DK up here, so they're going to send Timbersaw to the top lane. So who's mid? It will be Phantom Lancer. Okay. So yeah, PL will end up mid, of course, and Omni Knight going to be the core in the off lane, paired up with the Nyx Assassin here. So mid matchup, Medusa Rubik versus a Disruptor Phantom Lancer. PL with the Doppelganger level 1.
We say no. Too slow.
Dragon Knight, Sylar, he's going to have a difficult time here at this top lane. Not only is he... Okay, that was a first blood. Nyx Assassin rotating mid, getting the kill on Medusa. That's what happens when you just try to make a good point. Cam tours everyone, thank you. But no, nice kill in the middle lane, obviously, so good rotation from Nyx Assassin. But yeah, going back to the top lane, Sylar again. Going to have a very difficult time, the Whirling Death spam of Timbersaw. You have Tree Protector nearby. Although, Treant may want to come middle lane, because this is, we got our good old tri-lane mid here for VGJ.Thunder. Treant, level 2. He gets Leaf Seed again. I was wondering, especially with what's happening in the middle lane, was he going to go for the Living Armor at level 2? Remember, we saw him, he was level, he didn't get Living Armor until like level 7 or 8, I believe. So maybe depending on the tempo of the game, we'll see what he does this time around, but he just needs to worry about living right now. He does have another invis, but okay. Yeah, so he has his own sentry there. Did he destroy the other team's sentry? I think he might have. Well, honestly, wasn't paying attention to that 100%, but I think he might have placed his and then tangoed it. Point is, he lives.
Oh my, this is good.
Well, so far, StarLadder, not so struggle. He's 14-1 right now when it comes to last hitting. Timbersaw also doing very well, but obviously DK is having a great time. Middle lane, Nyx Assassin. They got the first blood earlier. He's setting up middle again. Disruptor coming in as well. Shadow, he's in trouble. Opening up with an auto attack. Medusa pops the mana shield, though, on the outskirts of the kinetic field. And is trying to run away. The doppelganger forward from Kama. Kama's committing for this kill. He needs to be careful not to get turned. The mana shield just absorbing enough, but not enough in the end, as the Spirit Lance will finish the job. Just enough mana for Phantom Lancer to do him in. So the dive is successful. Kama able to get the salve off as well. Help survive. That's a glimpse back. Oh no, that's awkward. And whenever you're playing Disruptor, you really have to keep that in mind. So Medusa has to make the long journey back now to the middle lanes. But Medusa, again, the start, bit of a struggle. I feel like we've been seeing that a lot lately, though. That's why this hero is so good, because she can get a struggle start in his bottom lane, by the way. Zap, he's fine. Yang on the Omni Knight. I'm going to be careful. By the way, Yang playing Omni Knight, that's right. Wait, so Yang, he was their mid player last game. I don't know if they usually do this, but he's on the offlane Omni Knight now. Interesting. StarLadder playing the safe lane DK, which again, he was on the Weaver last game as their position 1. I guess he's kind of playing that here. And then Phantom Lancer being played by Kama, who, if I'm not mistaken, was the offlane last game. So, yeah, switching it up a little bit. Uh-oh. Treant, he's mana burn, not enough for the kill, though. He's fine. See, Kama just able to run at Medusa for the time being. Has a full level plus advantage on him. Look at that. He's 4.5. Where Medusa is just now hitting 3.5 about. So yeah, Phantom Lancer having a fantastic time. Top lane, you do see Timbersaw overtaking a little bit, but again, StarLadder's still managing very well. He's got the Soul Ring. Level 2 Dragon Blood. Timbersaw's also got his own tankiness with the reactive armor. Middle lane, Medusa again. In some trouble. It's worked twice. Will it work a third time? It's looking like it could be. Sepp runs in. Not much more he can do, though. And there's the kill. On to Medusa, sure enough. Kama goes forward with the Doppelganger. They just do not have the best defensive response. They do get the turn kill on Nyx Assassin, at least. So they finally get something out of it, but that's the third death already on this Medusa. Early on in the game. Has a Ring of Aquila, but that's it.
Denied.
And still going back to the middle lane here. Wait, did she get glimpsed back again? Oh my gosh. She got glimpsed back again, didn't she? Oh, Shadow is... He is not liking this game right now. That's for sure. Guarantee that.
What sort of prize is this?
God, you see that Whirling Death. Doing so many deeps. And is this a kill? It sure is. All right, so that's the Timbersaw factor coming into play. And a great matchup against the DK, and he ends up getting it, and eventually hits level 6, has a Chakram. Says it's time for a kill. So well played right there by Timbersaw. StarLadder falls. Brewmaster, how's he doing bottom? He's 31-5 against 32-5 Omni Knight. So this is a very, very even back and forth bottom lane there. Middle lane, Disruptor going back in. As an Invis, we've seen this once or twice before. Round number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Shadow, he is very likely going to die again. Mana Shield taking him up a bit. Io comes in with a glimpse back just in case. And down goes Medusa. Hey, the good news is when he TP's in now, he won't get glimpsed back. Because it's on cooldown. No, but that's 4th death now on Shadow. Top lane, Elder Dragon form. Timbersaul's getting low. He pops his magic wand at the last second. Goes for the Chakram turn kill. Ain't going to be enough. Good job with the TP in from Nyx Assassin. And they managed to kill Timbersaw and keep DK alive.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Score 1 for the serpent.
Phantom Lancer? He's fine. Are you sure this is not capitalist casting? Maybe it is.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Maybe it is. You don't know that. No, it's not, though. My name is Breaky CPK. And yes, I've been called it all. Fat Toby, Capitalist Jr., AC Wannabe. But I like to think I'm just Breaky CPK, damn it.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle. Time.
Anywho, back to focusing. 2,000 net worth lead for VGJ.Thunder here.
Illusion.
Let's take a look at the net worth of the individual. Even with that death, Timbersaw, overall doing very good. Hooded Defiance in the works, has the early cloak. For that magic resistance. An eventual pipe here, it's not going to be the strongest.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Honestly, this is one of those games where if he wants to go that really tanky item, then maybe the Crimson Guard could be the better choice, but I don't see him going that either. It's probably just going to be the Hooded Defiance into a Bloodstone here. Pretty typical stuff.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And we'll see where he goes from there. Middle tower, it's taking some good damage. Medusa finally realizing that cannot really stick in the middle lane, and you see this stack here. Great ward being placed by VGJ.Thunder. Spots the area, spots a stack, and they're just going to steal it. They're not going to let Medusa get back into this game, or at least not going to make it easy. So, goes back to the point before, Shadow, or Medusa as a hero, it's why she is so one of the several reasons so strong right now in the meta, is that she can recover despite a bad laning phase. Yang, by the way, that's a TP out. Put the repel on, and TP's away. Reacts in time. Not enough crowd control there to keep him from doing so. But yeah, the Bloodstone queued up. Lotus Orb may not be bad this game, actually, as a follow-up. Again, that's down the line, though. Dragonite, Elder Dragon form. Just popped it. Sylar trying to get some damage here at the top tier 1 tower. No tower kills yet, as we're approaching 10 minutes into the game. Timbersaw bottom lane has a level 4 reactive armor. Hooded Defiance finished. So he's fine over here, just applying a little bit of harassment, trying to keep him out of the lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Visibility.
Dire's bottom tower
Brewmaster well on his way to the Blink. Wonder if he's going to go the Aeon Disc again, similar to last game. Phantom Lancer. Yep, that got stopped. Dream Protector, he'll just kind of walk away like, haha, gotcha. Brewmaster here now to defend this top tower.
Not so. Have another.
Takes a lot of damage. All right, so he actually is leveling up Living Armor, unlike last game. Different style of play here from Dream Protector. Mini? He's fine. Living Armor is on cooldown, is already applied, so they're going to lose Starkening tonight at least. They're going to go for the turn kill, actually. Oh, nice Dragon Tail from Sylar. Great reaction on his part. Phantom Lancer, though, not so lucky. Doppelganger, he's trying to run away. Just simply making easy on which one the real one is. Primal Split, though, the rock throw, and that should set up the kill. Yes, indeed. Phantom Lancer will fall. So they got the tower kill, but obviously comes at a cost. The life of Phantom Lancer there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's Medusa.
Radiant's bottom tower
Wait, really?
is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Huh. Gonna go the Helm of the Dominator? Nice. No, no. Vendetta Nyx Assassin.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Good. for my turn.
Here comes Phantom Lancer, and Medusa's in trouble. Rubik's here for a lift, delaying a little bit of damage. Poured in from, that looks like it's Treant Protector. Does not have, oh, he does have Overgrowth, actually. He's going to use it right here. Phantom Lancer now caught as a result. He does not have a doppelganger ready, and he will end up going down. So this time that bait works out. Medusa's now a little bit too tanky. And so VGJ.Thunder gets copying the greedy. Good response, though, from Eclipse. Again, it was just the Nyx and the Phantom Lancer. Yeah, that did seem like, as the game has progressed on, obviously, as well, that was going to be a little bit too greedy of an attempt, and proved to be that way. Rubik just about to hit level 6. Start stealing stuff. How's Omni Knight looking? Has the early drums. The choice from Yang here on Omni Knight.
Double damage.
Shadow Blade finished on Dragonite. Ghost trying to hold them off. Nyx Assassin in the background here with the Dragonite. Actually, they do get the jump on a Rubik. Static Storm coming out as well. It does catch Timbersaw. Timbersaw's going to end up falling. Medusa from a distance. Going out the Mystic Snake. Not much more she can do, though. Primal Split coming up from the Brewmaster. At least starting to get the kill on Nyx Assassin. Brewmaster, though, he's fine for now. Medusa can't really do much, though. That's just how the hero works at this point. Going to be glimpsed back in, actually, and Shadow's in trouble yet again. It's going to be death number 5. It seems like they're diving past the Tier 1 tower to do this. And Brewmaster comes back together. He gets the kill on Nyx Assassin, but he will end up falling right after. Treant Protector, the only one to live in the midst of that fight, as Rubik got picked off at the beginning and respawned. But a 4-for-1, and that should be a tower kill on top of this. Great fight here from VGJ.Thunder. Again, going well beyond the Tier 1 tower. Although Timbersaw's back in, actually. So they're not going to give up this Tier 1 easily. Living Armor helping with that. Going to be back up in 6 seconds. Yeah, should be able to regen it now. There you go. And Eclipse is actually going to hold a tower after all of that. So kind of a minor victory for Eclipse right there. But overall, VGJ.Thunder, I'm sure, is pretty happy with the outcome, as they have a Diffusal Blade very close now for Phantom Lancer. Again, Omni Knight, 1,700 gold saved up. We'll see what Yang goes for. I could see him going the Hand of Midas here, honestly. It's kind of just helps secure the late game, obviously. And we tend to see it quite a bit on a hero like Omni Knight.
Blessings.
Radiance build wouldn't necessarily be the strongest. I mean, Radiance is good, but it's not like you're not dealing with a melee hero on the other side. Timbersaw doesn't really care about the mischance too much, so don't know if that's going to be the direction. But yeah, how about Medusa? I don't think this is your usual build you would see Shadow go for on this hero. There's a Helm of the Dominator after the Ring of Aquila. But picking up the Helm of Dom, does he have anything yet? No, he hasn't used it yet. Thought he might have taken over the Centaur. He does not, though. Perhaps waiting for an Alpha Wolf. Wants to enhance that damage. Brewmaster not going the same build as last game, and he is going to end up dying right here. Great lockdown. That was a great spiked carapace initially from Nyx Assassin. Level 3. Get some urn charges on top of that. So excellent gank set up on a Brewmaster. Wow, this is a 6,000 net worth lead. It honestly doesn't even feel like it, but it's just been a very steady increase from VGJ.Thunder. Now a 7,000 net worth lead as a team. VGJ.Thunder definitely playing much better here in game number 2. Timbersaw just push on at this middle tower. Loved Treant Protector in 2K18. Lol. Anyway, speaking of Treant Protector, Overgrowth ready. It's going to be jumping from Mini. Thunderclap hits the one hero at least. Throws out the Primal Split. They're going to catch Nick's Assassin. Omni Knight nearby. Oh, now he's going to be lifted up. He's in trouble. Yeah, he tried to stick around maybe to help the Nick's Assassin, but now he could be in trouble because of that. The Kinetic Field, I think he's out of range of it. Yeah, he just repels anyways. It's going to be stolen. Pops a Guardian Angel. He wants to live, damn it. And live Yang will, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. They do catch up to him. Chakram forward. There's a Yules at the last second, but he'll eventually die shortly after. I'm guessing Yang is still alive. Oh, my God. Shadow, he's now in trouble. The Static Storm in the back lines. Not necessarily going to be the most damage, or really catching them. Doppelganger away. Yang is still alive, though, on Omni Knight, by the way. We'll see if he can make a heal right here. Try to save his teammate. Kama runs away. Mini, unable to chase him down. The Fountain's popped. Yang is back in. Puts the repel up. And he's just going to run after the Brewmaster, though. And Brewmaster, he's dead. No problem split. The Glimpse back onto Shadow. Shadow gets caught as well. The Dragon Tail stun follow-up. Goes to Big Chakram, and the Tree Grapple through. Does plenty of damage. They do get the kill on Omni Knight finally at the end of this fight. And Timbersaw, he is still looking pretty hefty. Reactive armor charges, though, currently only at 6, and actually going to be stunned up here now, and is going to be bursting down shortly after. So, wow, what a survive from Omni Knight right there. The fact that he lived that whole time set up the eventual turn there for VGJ.Thunder. And another 4-for-1 exchange in the later part of that fight. Yeah, he just got that Yules as well, so helped to keep himself alive. That's why. Okay, Dragon Egg has the Silver Edge. I noticed the reactive armor charges weren't adding up. I did not think they had a break already. Holy crap. Sylar rushes into the Silver Edge.
Oh my.
To help deal with this Timbersaw, who's obviously the top farm on the Radiant side, and it definitely helped right there. Without the break, I don't know if they get that kill, actually. Oh, over here. Overgrowth committed. That's just not going to work. Omni Knight. He's gotten a little bit too out of hand now as well. He's up on the net worth. We talked about, having the Brew and the Rubik in team fights. Ideally, this Radiant team would be pretty good against the Omni Knight. But he's getting too far ahead now. And again, it's now VGJ.Thunder's turn to play as a team this time around, and doing it very well. Phantom Lancer, bots queued up. Already with the Diffusal Blade finished. There's a full Spirit Vessel now from the Nyx Assassin. Pretty strong item this game, actually. Against the Living Armor, against the Timbersaw. And just in general what it does. Oh my god, another Glimpse back. He tried to Timber Chain. I don't know if that actually works, or if he could have made that work or not, but he is running back over. He's going to be spotted by Nyx Assassin, though. Nyx Assassin's seen. This is a Sentry War. They know he's here. He still gets the stun off on him. I don't know if Timbersaw just didn't realize that he was there. He just figured he wasn't going to do anything, but he goes down as a result. And now Sep, he's in trouble. No Overgrowth to use. They're just going to run at him. Guardian Angel pop very defensively in case for VGJ Storm. Medusa now getting caught yet again. It's going to be death number 7 for her. Everyone's staying alive on Thunder's side. We're only 20 minutes in, but it's an 11,000 net worth lead. They finish off Rubik. Brewmaster wasn't even there. And finally, they're going to kill the Tier 1 tower on top of all of this. In the middle lane, that is.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Man, VGJ.Thunder is on a mission this game. 3,000 gold saved up onto the Dragon Knight here. What does he get, man? He's probably trying to think it over himself. Like, what does he need? Oh, Brewmaster. Needed to survive. Couldn't, though. Dragon Knight, I mean, a BKB would be pretty good. Is it necessary? Maybe not, but I feel like a BKB would be, nice addition to the tempo here of the lineup. Because once he gets the BKB, they have no way of stopping him, of course. He's going to go Orchid. A little more of the aggressive route.
Isn't that pretty?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Disruptor almost has his own Yule Scepter finished. Pushing a Tier 2 bottom lane. See their Living Armor applied, but getting taken off quickly.
Bottom tower is under
Van
attack.
Lancer now has bots. Another 1,600 gold saved up.
Radiant
Nyx
structures
Assassin.
are fortified.
This is his own Sentry War this time. And that's going to be a kill on Rubik. Spear Vessel's applied. Siler's like, I got this, fam. Don't worry.
A gift from the Tempest of Invisibility.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
All right, the Tier 2 tower will stay alive. The living armor just enough. Put the regen in. Medusa. All right, they're just toying with him there. Yeah, this Medusa has a Dragon Lance now, but still a ways off before she's any bit of a threat. Her damage is so weak right now. Nyx Assassin, I mean, they know he's here. He's not even an invis. He's just kind of playing a bait as they're doing Roshan meanwhile. Below half-life, Phantom Lantern trying to finish the job. Timber Saw does not want to give it up for free, though. Chakram's in. Here we go. Promise Split active from the Brewmaster. Ooh, Silver Edge popped by Dragonite. Is he going to open? I mean, the Brewling is going to come back together. 3 more seconds on the Earth one. But they're going to go elsewhere. There's a lift, actually, on a Dragonite, so he's going to be CC'd for a little bit here. However, it doesn't matter. They find Tree and Protector. They get the kill on him. The Radiant team especially is just so spread out right now, including the Brewmaster, who's also going to get caught with a glimpse. Kinetic Field keeping him in place. Plenty of damage for the DK. And secures that kill. Very uncoordinated fight right now from Eclipse. They're just falling apart, it seems like. Guardian Angel activated. There's a Stone Gaze from Shadow. Just really wants to run away. But guess what? Glimpse, strong ability. Brings him right back in. Get over here style. And I was going to say, I think a GG could be coming. This is just getting way out of hand now. And it indeed is. It's only 24 minutes even, but 17,000 net worth lead. Medusa just could not get any consistent farm going. It was just no point. So, game number 2, completely opposite story, which leads us into our first game 3 here of these Chinese qualifiers. Did not have any yesterday, as both of them went 2-0. So, but quicker 2 games here, and I don't know what to expect now in game number 3, honestly. It's going to be an interesting finish, to say the least. So, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We got game number 3 going to be coming up. VGJ.Thunder versus Eclipse here on Breaky CPK, your caster. The winner advances on to the semifinals. The loser is done here in the Chinese region qualifiers. Game number 3. We'll be back.